Hey everybody, I'm Joel Harris, otherwise known as Brackish DJ. Welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd take a minute to actually talk to you about what makes a good DJ or what makes a good club going experience, at least in my opinion. You know, everything here on this channel as far as reviews go is going to be filtered through that, my experience and my opinion, and that's all this is. So feel free to disagree with me, leave your comments down below, and we'll have a discussion. First things first, I'm just a hobbyist DJ. I'm still learning everything. I'm the lowest of the low, on the lowest part of the totem pole. I'm beneath pond scum in the gutter when it comes to the DJ world. And I'm just trying to learn everything. That being said, you know, that doesn't mean I don't have an opinion about what is good and where I need to go to get there and what I'm aiming for. So, other than that, let's get into it. What makes a good DJ? Well, you know, that's really subjective, but here's my opinion. Okay, number one, they have to be engaging. None of us want to see those DJs who are just going through the motions. You know, they're just pressing the button, walking away, you know, turning around to talk to women in the crowd. They're just yawning, I've seen before. So, you know, none of us want to see that. So what we want to see is hype, pumped up, happy to be there, loving the music, loving the crowd, helping the crowd get into it. And that is their job, after all, is to keep people in the club and engaged and having fun. So in my opinion, if you're not doing that, you're not doing your job. It's that simple. You're an entertainer first and foremost. And if you're not entertaining, you're out. Done. Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Is that still a thing? I don't think that's a thing anymore. I'm just showing my age. But anyway. All right, next thing. In my opinion, and I've had a lot of discussions about this with other DJs, other musicians, other club goers, good friends, and we all come to one big consensus, which is the DJ has another job, and that's to educate a little bit. The DJ is an expert and considered to be an expert in the type of music that you're there to hear. Frankly, I mean, that's kind of a given. You expect that DJ to know more about music than you do. At least most of us do. It's one thing if you're sitting at a wedding and you want the DJ to play a song of yours and he doesn't know it, but you know, that's not this. This is not that world. This is, I'm a world-class DJ, I fly all over the world, I know my shit, you know what I mean? And so you have a responsibility as that DJ to come into the club and to play stuff that people haven't heard before, that they're gonna go, damn, that's good. Shazam it, soundhound it, then they've got it, and now they've discovered new music. That's what people look to a DJ to do, is discover new music. So, number one, are you engaging? Are you there with the crowd? Are you having fun? And number two, are you bringing them new shit? Are you bringing them new stuff that blows their minds? Are you frying their brains? Are you melting their faces off, so to speak? This is all DJ lingo, but hey, you know what I'm saying. Number three, skill set. How good a DJ are you? And there's a lot of things that go into that, and it's very subjective. But I think, you know, can you beat match? Can you drop swap? Can you do, you know, just some really basic DJ stuff? Can you crossfade? Things like that. Can you keep the vibe going? Can you keep it going? Can you keep the flow flowing? Can you do all that kind of stuff? You know, I'm not going to get into whether you can scratch or not, because that's all stylistic stuff. You know, you've got DJs on one end of the spectrum who literally just play a playlist and crossfade, but they're still good DJs for what they do in their genre, you know. Then on the other end, you have people who are winning scratch competitions and just blowing everybody's mind with skills about how many tracks they can play simultaneously. And you've got the people who are doing full live DJ sets in Ableton with loops. Okay, I'm nowhere close to that. I'm nowhere near that. I'm more to the other end, but I'm learning my way up the chain, or down the spectrum, if you will. So I don't usually get into such things. However, if you're just standing back and your hands are up all the time and you're not doing anything on the decks, I might think it's fake. Okay, I might think you just pre-recorded everything, hit play, and now you're faking it, you know. There have been some pretty famous people who've gotten caught doing that. I'm not naming any names. But No one wants to see that. No one pays to see that. So let's not do that. But anywhere else on the spectrum here, as long as it's in service to the DJ set and you're doing something DJ-ish, I'm good. All right. All right, number 4, and this is also highly contentious with everybody I've talked to. But if you're not only a DJ, but you're a producer and you have your own music, you have your own records, you have your own tracks, you have your own, SoundCloud account, you're putting out music, play some of your music. For God's sakes, play some of your music. People came to hear you, okay? Not so much here in Vegas, because here in Vegas, it's a very much of a Vegas experience, and we're just hitting the club. It's a bachelorette party. We're hitting the club tonight. They don't know who's playing. They don't care. They just want to drink and dance and shake it, okay? That happens a lot more here than in most cities. However, I think it happens everywhere. If you're in London, if you're in Miami, if you're in Dubai, it's happening there too, okay? So most people, though, if they know the name, because they decided to, I'm going to go to Tiesto tonight because I've never heard of Martin Garrix, for example. Or I'm going to go to Aoki because I've never heard of DJ Mustard, vice versa. Something like that. But for the most part, people are there to hear you. And if you have your own music, play your own music. Pepper it in. I'm not saying make it a concert, but it's got to be a little bit of a concert. If I go to see Deadmau5, I want to hear some Deadmau5 tracks. I want to hear Deadmau5 be Deadmau5. Okay? And I would love to hear, more Deadmau5. More Deadmau5.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
That being said, it shouldn't be 100% Deadmau5. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be wall to wall, because that would be a concert. Hey, if I went to see them at Red Rocks or the Gorge, maybe. But in a club environment, let's pepper it. Let's spread it out. Let's spread it out a little bit. And part 5, not contentious at all. This one's pretty right in there. Play songs people love. Play songs people want to hear. Play the songs they grew up with, okay? Play the songs that that are playing on the radio right now. Play the songs that they were playing in their hotel room before they came to the club. That's the stuff that really gets people going, is the emotional response to their music. And if they hear you playing their music, they're going to love it. They're going to love the experience. They're going to love you. So play a good mix of popular, known songs. That simple. Which brings us to our last point. And this is, again, in the contentious realm. But I'm going to say it anyway. Don't pander to your audience. Okay, DJs, don't pander. Look, I know, we've all been there where you're like, I'm losing the crowd. The dance floor is emptying, or me on Twitch. People are filtering out of the chat and disappearing. I know what it's like to say, wow, my crowd is disappearing. I got to do something. During the headlights moment, what do? I know what I'll do. I'll play a song they really know and love. Boom! You drop in Don't Stop Believin' by Journey. Look, I'm not going to get into whether it's a good song or not. I'm not going to get into whether it works or not, because it does. And if you're doing it just because it's fun, because then, you know what? I say, let's get off the pedestal you're on. Let's step down off the world-class level, and let's go back to weddings, cruise ships, whatever. All right? Corporate events.
What the f***?
That's my opinion. That's just my opinion. Again, you may disagree with me. Let me know down in the chat down there. And while you're at it, let's take a minute to, that's right, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Helps the algorithm. All that stuff you already know. So please, if you haven't done it, do it right now that we're talking about it. That being said, again, don't pander. Most of your audience doesn't want to hear it. Drunk Vegas club goers aside. It's a desperate move. I don't like to hear it. I don't want to be down there, to hear Tiesto, hearing Tiesto's music, having a good time, and boom, he drops in Bon Jovi. Okay, that's not what I came to the club to hear. Okay, if you want to pepper it in here and there a little bit, you want to tease it, you want to drop swap it for 5 measures, 4 measures, like that's fine. I don't mind that. But don't let me see you get scared up there. Don't let me see your eyes get wide and all of a sudden you're playing Poison. All right, nothing against Poison, but they've got a residency somewhere else, not at the club I'm at. So don't pander. Please don't pander. Anyway, there you go. There's my big 6 criteria. That's what I'm looking at when I'm talking about this. That's all about the DJs. When it comes to clubs, there'll be another video for that. So stay tuned for what makes a good club going experience, because there's lots that goes into that. You know, that's just a whole complicated world that's going to take 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 other videos. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for listening this long. Again, if you've made it this far, give me a like, give me a comment down below. Tell me I'm crazy and nuts and I'm an idiot and I'm a poser. That's fine. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. And please like and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on all the socials. And coming up here are some other videos for you to check out. One that I like and one that YouTube thinks you should see. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time. Ease up.